Hey, what's up, all my fellow wages and brokies out there? Wagey 101 here checking in. Um, was just thinking about some brokey and wagey problems. I, throughout my life, have had to deal with several battles of addiction. So it's quitting really bad. What they say about nobody likes a quitter. What everybody else likes is almost irrelevant when it comes to what you're not doing that's well for yourself. Um, Sometimes you gotta quit. Sometimes you need to stop and make a abrupt change to everything that you have going on in your world. Um, like they say, the first step in addressing a problem is admitting that you have one. Thankfully, when I was using, before I ever started using, I had a good piece of knowledge bestowed upon me, in the manner that you do whatever you're doing, you don't let whatever you're doing do you. That stuck with me throughout my life. Again, some habits were easier to kick than others. And there was, like I said, there was a few different bouts that I dealt with, but the one consistent that I had with all of them is that I had to look inward and give myself the permission to acknowledge that I was having the problem so that I could address it. Um, a lot of people want to turn outwardly and make excuses, and it's like, no, I had to own that completely. Um, some of them damage friend circles. Some of them were damaging me personally, and I could realize it. Like it was clear to see. Um, Again, there was like pills, alcohol. The last one that I was getting rid of, was something as simple as self pleasure. Smoking smoking weed. Um, those things took kind of forever to for me to really acknowledge the impact, because I gave myself the excuse for a long time, and maybe they were coping mechanisms, from kind of rough upbringing. There was things that I wasn't acknowledging that I needed to take care of, and deal with. So, again, nobody likes a quitter, but who cares what everybody else likes? What do you like? And are you okay with yourself and the condition that you're putting yourself in? So, again, give yourself the permission, have the courage to take on that responsibility, acknowledge the issue that is in front of you, and own it. Own that challenge. Stop making excuses though. Um, Most of them that I went through, they were cold turkey, because I just had to make a choice. Um, what was more important to me? And like from an early age, my priorities have kind of always been the same. I had a short discussing priorities. Um, but yeah, my priorities have kind of always been the same. So it was easy to really acknowledge if I was getting off track from where I wanted to be. Um, and that allowed me to take control of whatever issues that I was presented with at the time and guide myself back towards the goals or plan that I needed to head towards. Again, I have another short about, what does planning look like for you? This is why I don't plan linearly. My plans are a scatter plot so that there's margin for error, because whether you want it to or not, life is going to happen at a high capacity. But you have to be able to acknowledge those fluctuations and then take advantage of shifting your course towards a beneficial outcome. That's why scatter plots are so much better planning tools, at least for me. Because I'm ready for life to happen and happen right in accord with life. So again, give yourself the permission, acknowledge your problems, and really have the courage to take on the challenge of making yourself who you want to be.